So I worked a convention over the weekend, and recently I've heard the buzz, but I didn't get into it because I didn't know if there's going to be a market or an audience for it. But there was a representative, or rather representatives of the Ultraman card game this weekend at the con. So your boy has bought in because it's still Ultraman content, and this one is actually a really fun and easy game to get into, and it's a very low barrier of entry, especially with how they patched up the hits in the box. So we're gonna break down BP01, the very first booster pack, here for Ultraman card game. If you haven't seen the deck profiles I did for the first 3 starter decks, check them out, and we are ready to go. Here we go, BP01, Guardians of the ER, 24 packs per box, 12 cards per pack, 2 foils, 1 rare, and double rare, triple rare, SSP, SP, AP. It's fun. It's really easy to get into the game, and plus the card designs are amazing here. It's like they say that the people who worked on the Digimon illustrations and some Pokemon artists are in here as well. Every box comes with a box topper. This one is the Kaiju Gomora, and we're gonna go more in depth on the card structure and the effects and how to play in the coming videos. But right now, I know you guys just want to see the cards, and I'll be honest, I do too. So we're just gonna go ahead and take these out of the box, and we're gonna just do a fast one. So, and by fast one I mean we're just gonna slide it out. Now, there is a QR code here at the end of each pack. It's like an insert. There's a QR code there you can scan to gain points, and also you gain points per tournament that you play. And in my side of the state, I'm working to be a representative. So if you're all North Florida, we're gonna get something done over here. Big tournament I heard in Orlando in August, perhaps, and somewhere in Central Florida. So we're just gonna do 6 at a time here. There's 3 there, and I'm very excited. Anyone can pick up this game. Like I said, the barrier for entry is really easy right now. There's 4, 5, 1 more. So this is how the Japanese streamers break their box, because it's case, because it's a whole case. So speaking of which, there we go, Ultraman Tiga. So this is the insert card right here, and you scan that, you make your membership and download the app and collect your points. So what I'm going to do is just do this, face down, kind of like Dragon Ball Fusion World. No pack tricks, because tricks are for kids. So we're just gonna go into it blindly, and then let's reveal the cards. There, and 1 more here. There we go. We ready? Of course we are. Alright. Where's the glare? There we go. Ultraman Tiga. I'll go here so I can add some stuff in here if I have to. I'm editing. I've just separated some of the cards, so I'm gonna be doing that here as well. Get 1 scene card, and normally this is our foil. We got a rare Blazar 1-drop. Very good. The 1-drop rare ones are good. We have Dark Cloud Zero. They're I want to say deck staples, just because their effects they're really good when just deck building wise, and being competitive is just basically a good combination of ultras in your deck. Either you go solo or you work with one another. Ultraman Gaia. Heed. Thought I had Heed already. I do not. Heed trigger. Ready to pull that trigger. And we got Kaijus. Who can forget about Kaijus? You know, we wouldn't have Ultraman if we don't have Kaijus. Just gonna make some room here. Excuse that. Another Blazar. There we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. And Ultraman Z. Chant my name. Go Showa Kudasai. What I don't know. Ultraman Arc. Decker. Jeed. Scene. Arc to the future. Maybe use Decker Gear 0. So, I had a question about this, and how, we actually don't have a 0 on board yet. On, if I could evolve, Ultraman 0 from Tactor 0, and since it's a 0, that's a yes. Like I said, we're gonna do a more in-depth, analysis, I should say. We get our first hit. Nope, Ultraman Arc. 1-drop. Ultraman Z. Oh, our AP is Ultraman 0. 1-drop. Dang. You can tell I'm not too ecstatic about 0. I know everybody loves 0. It's gonna get controversial with this opinion, but if my rules for Tokusatsu, because there's so many of them, and there's so many toys that, you know, you buy along when you watch the show, my rule is, if I don't like the suit, I'm probably not gonna get into it. Now, I'm gonna get flack over that, I understand, and I don't really care. Okay? I grew up watching Tokusatsu stuff, and seeing them on TV broadcasted, that's a different story. We got a double rare 0 here, 2 costs normally, and our first foil Kaiju, the Ultra Ancient Monster Golza. Seeing it on TV is a lot different than me trying to binge it. I think that's the best way I can explain myself there. But that rule stays. I have a few people agree, a lot disagree, but honestly, I don't really care. You can play me an Ultraman for it, win or lose, I'm still going to stay. I'm staying with that decision. Hopefully I pull some cool triple rares in here, because we already have G'd, 1-drop, like I said, almost staples, because the 1-drops are really good. 1-drop rares, I should say, are really good with their drawing effects. I stand by what I said. I will stand on that bridge. If I don't like the suit, I'm not gonna get into the show. I'm sorry. What's that? Story? Who watches these shows for the story? I watch it for the fighting, okay? I am a child. Leave me alone. Oh, I have Deed over there already. Okay. Just make sure I'm not mixing it. See, that storytelling is distraction to me. Trigger, of course I watch Trigger, because it's new generation Tiga. Oh, speaking of Trigger, there's our rare Trigger right there, Blazar, order 2, Arc, Blazar, a very unique Ultra Hero, first one that has the crystal on his face. I forgot what you call it. It's not a slugger, I know that. They had a term for it. I watch a lot of Japanese Ultraman toy guys, and every time they're impressed of how well made the deluxe figures and statues of Blaze are. Very unique with a color. It's not your usual uniform silver and red, because the color is like lines that goes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we got 6. But before we do that, the representatives gave me these power-up packs, basically. I got bored at the convention, so I opened some. But these are the complete ones. I didn't mix them up yet, so we're gonna look and see what you get from them. So you can see we got a non-foil version of the triple rare Tiga, one of the best cards in the set, right there. A triple rare Arc, you get this holo or triple rare in the set. What am I saying? These are non-holo triple rare versions. There you go. So you can make decks and stuff like that. So and then your usual double rares, usually holo. So basically, when you buy a box, you're looking to get the level 1s, the 1-drops. There's another triple rare from the 2 box, and triple rare here, and a double rare 0. And the booster packs, you're mainly looking for these, the 1-drop with the effects that when this character enters play reveal the top 3. Those, I want to say, are your absolute staples when you're building competitive deck. And to power up your deck building, they provided us with these, because I believe that set 1 and 2, you get a set 2 triple rares and 1 AP. Maybe this is a god box, who knows? I get the SSP, who knows? This is just my first time opening these, so forgive me if I get the ratios wrong. Let's put pigs down there. We're all learning here. We're all learning. Yeah, not much happening. I have not forgotten about my Blockies content for sure. I've not forgotten about that. We're gonna do more of that, more contents of those here this week. We'll drop this video on Wednesday. Filming it on Monday, we'll drop it on Wednesday with very minimal editing and stuff like that, because that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I say. Tactical 0. Thought I had 0 there. Ultraman Z Original. This is so far my favorite new generation Ultra Hero. So far, Ultraman Z is really funny. Oh, no scene card there. But we went to debuts, the double rare, and Dark Box 0. Tiga, Laser, Gaia, Light and Darkness again. Light and Darkness Dragon? Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Ignore that. Alright, we got Ultraman Decker. Try not to peep on the side there, but I can't help it. I have to adjust it. It's thick cards in here. Thick stack, triple rare, Ultraman Arc. I was just talking about that. So here's one of the triple rares that we get from the power up packs. Definitely a good card here. So get a scene, and we got Ultraman G the Sun, Blazer. So far I've only watched Ultraman Z. I actually watched Ultraman Z in Tagalog, so in my language. I'm Filipino, so there's your mystery solved. They have it dubbed, so I watch it. It's more for guilty pleasure, like, just to leave it on. Watch it on my lunch break at work and stuff like that. It just takes me back when anime and foreign shows are syndicated. That's the word I was looking for. Syndicated in other countries, I should say, because I follow on Instagram where it's the tokusatsu, but they're Indonesian, Malaysian. I don't understand it, but I get the idea of what they're saying, and I'm probably going to watch Ultraman Z properly in Japanese sub, because subs are superior. There we go. I've said that too. If you can't enjoy it because you can't read and watch at the same time, you do not possess a Sharingan. So there you go. we go. But yeah, I watched Ultraman Z. Not all of the episodes are translated, but I'm enjoying Ultraman Z. Made his cameos in Trigger, which was pretty funny. I like that. I also watch a lot of the Ultra Galaxy fight, because there's no people in there. It's just Ultraman fighting the forces of evil, I guess. They're fighting Belial. So speaking of Belial, he's on the third set. Phantasmagoria, my favorite form of Ultraman Z. Gamma Future. And, triple rare? Nope, just double rare Blazar. And a rare Gaia. Buff Gaia. Ooh, Arkham. Sorry, I was thinking, I saved, not exactly a meme, but a still from a translated thing. I think it's from Ultraman Taiga, and it's one of his buddies, Titans. The quote was, he's flexing. It's like, God may forgive you, but my ultra muscles won't. That's just rich. That's just really funny. We got 5. I think that's 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And we remove the barcodes here, or the QR codes. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. There we go. I'll just do that. Onto the box. Whoop. Hopefully that's not like an autograph card. And by autograph card, I mean that it's like signed by the Ultra. And then you can get the my chase card here is the Ultraman Tiga signed by the actor who portrayed Madoka Daigo, Hiroshi Nagano. That's like a $300 card, and I have another one of these boxes coming in because I got it for a real good price earlier this afternoon. So hopefully I pull the chase, but I'm going to buy it eventually. So there's that. Yeah, there's some really cool parallel cards in here. I have the Tiga 1-drop parallel and the 2-drop parallel save on my shopping cart online. Right. What happened to Decker? Did I lose Decker? Oh. That's why. I put Ultraman Z on Decker. Cannot evolve it like that. You cannot stack, you cannot that unless it's a special rule, which I was studying how to get it right. Ultraman Tiga, the last one that I need. And Ultraman Zero. This is the regular version of the AP. I'm gonna put this Tiga onto the side. There, that's the last one I needed. Tiga, Blazar, Trigger, Thunder Killer, Pack Gear Zero, Jeed. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Do we have double rare Arc with his Arc Sword? Get closer. There we go. So, what do you guys think of these Ultraman cards? Because some of them are mixed from caps from the show, caps from the show, and then some original artwork, which is really nice. Oh, that's probably the end. Scene cards are nice. There are also parallels of the scene cards. Cheed, Z, scene card, double rare Gaia, Zero, Ultraman Arc, Mabius. But as far as the game goes, it's really easy to follow, and they're very quick. And I'm not sure if this is an official rule, but from what I've seen, that when you make your 50 card deck and you play on a tournament, you bring 2 different decks with you, and you don't side deck. You completely change your deck, so you can swap your deck around. To my understanding, is that you can't have repeated ultras on your other deck. Basically, not ultras, but like how do I explain this? So basically, for example, your first deck is Tiga and Blazer. Your next deck cannot include Tigas and Blazar decks. It has to be a different deck, or different heroes and kaijus, I should say, because you already used it. I'm not sure if that's a actual rule, but that's pretty cool. It's it definitely keeps you up in your toes. Gaia back to back. Trigger. I needed that one too. So yeah, that's just what I've seen. I'm just studying, you know, and becoming a rep and future judge. I should know those things. So, and I'm only versed with this about just over the weekend. So there's a lot more learning I need to learn. One of the best cards that you can pull in here. I mentioned it earlier, and I'm glad I got it. I'm happy. Ultraman Tiga. This is going to get sleeved. And there's Zero. So we got our 3 hits there. Hopefully there's one more. Who knows? We're gonna find out. Maybe I've gotten a God Box. Maybe it had happened before, not with Ultraman, but other card games. So Let's see, last 6 packs. Come on. Give us a good hit. And then I got one more box coming. It's hopefully I get another one of those. Even though I'm gonna use the non-foil versions of them, I like to keep those in really good condition. Or someone's trying to bling out their deck. I did that once with Dragon Ball. Probably not for a second time. Dragon Ball Fusion Roll. Shout out to that game. All right, here we go. So let's go back to the Volume 1 of Ultra Start campaign packs, the promo packs that I showed you earlier. We're gonna crack another one there. Some more that I had opened at the convention while I was just bored. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let me see if I can pull some. There's a double rare Zero. There's the triple rare that we got from the box, Ultraman Arc. Mebius, Blazar. I'm pretty sure we pulled that one just a little bit ago. Gaia. Well, maybe I can see Gaia here. Blazar, a nice triple rare as well. Ultraman Z, when I got this, I managed to pull the holo, so I really like that. Mebius. Oh no, that's Gaia. Ultraman Arc, we pulled that one on the first pack. Mebius, Blazar. Okay, so I just want to do like a little comparison. There's the Ultraman Arc, there's Blazar. I knew it wasn't too far off. Don't get me wrong, the holos are really nice. It's not textured, it's just a smooth foil. But you know, I'm that one guy that if I could play the non-holos, I would play the non-holos just to make it appear that I'm on a budget. But it's also, to me personally, it's better when I beat your super foily $200 deck with my $30 put together non-foil deck. So that's just personal preference. That you don't have to feel that way. Okay, they spent so much money, but they cannot buy the win. Okay, I'm just kidding. But final stretch here. Cheed, gang. What up, Blazar? Gaia, Cheed. I'm seeing some winning deck list on X. It is Blazar and Tiga. Now, Tiga and Nexus is a really good combination. There's Tiga and Ultraman Trigger. So I would try to collect all the Tiga cards. That's my Ultraman. It's Ultraman Tiga. So, camera battery's 30%. Okay, I'm just gonna go through here. Phantasmagoria, Ultraman Zero, double rare. We've seen that one. Z Alpha Edge, Mebius. It's all repetitive, so let's just get to the hits. I'm just worried that it's gonna get cut off. Got another Zero Slugger, Dino Nozzle. We got Decker, G. I think that's the first Decker I got. Hopefully I get another one, because Mebius 1 and Z. Looks like I've gotten a lot of Ultraman Z. Whatchamacallit, level 1. So hit recap. We got Mebius, Z, Decker, G, Zero, Z, Trigger, Tiga, and I only got one Trigger too. I got a lot of Ultraman Zero and Blazars. I know that for sure. A ton of Zeros. My goodness. G's. Also, yeah, a lot of G's. I think I pulled a playset of G's. Arc is our first triple rare. Arc Cloud, Mebius, Blazar. Yeah, 2 of that Trigger right there. And then Ultraman Zero, AP, Ultraman Z, Ultraman Z, Blazar. Yeah. So ratios aren't the best. That's why we have the promo pack, the startup campaign. The reps were kind enough to give me some, so I could get a head start in here. So let's see it. There you go. The Twin Sluggers, Zero, Geed, Decker, the double rares, Decker triple rare, Gaia, Zero, Ultraman Tiga, double rare. I didn't get any of these in here. So that's Geed, Zero. I've gotten a ton of those. So that just shows you the ratio, and it is being, or rather, it's fixed because of the campaign. Because then again, you're gonna have to buy boxes over boxes just to get your triple rares, and it's just not a good look. I want to say, but good on Ultraman Card Game for fixing that, because they really want this card game to go, especially here in the US. I get excited when there's Ultraman stuff that's readily available. That makes me happy. That's the whole reason why I got into the blockies. You know, Ultraman Tiga was their Volume 1, their Galaxy version Volume 1, and I did everything that I could, buying a whole case, boxes over boxes, just to get the ultra rare glitter Tiga, or ultra rare, secret rare glitter Tiga. I'm just getting distracted now. But again, guys, give Ultraman Card Game a chance. I will upload more in-depth videos and how to play and card breakdown. So watch out for that. All right, it's time to go now. So until next time, Sha!